Hey guys, welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. In this video, we're going to talk about some insane exotics that you need to get on your hands now because the meta is about to be changed forever, both in PvE and PvE, and we're going to get right into that in just a minute. But if you guys don't mind, please subscribe and like, because it would mean a lot as we are trying to get the 10,000 subscribers. I also have a giveaway going on if you want to get some free silver for Guardian games that will be going on my Twitter. If you want to look on the comments description down below, if you want to look at it, if you're interested. But yeah, subscribe and like, that would mean a lot. And yeah, let's get into the meat of it, guys. So I want to talk about something big. Yesterday I made a video, of course, on Solar 3.0, and yeah, it's awesome. It's gonna be a crazy new addition, because with how well Void synergized this season, it's just been amazing, and I love Void 3.0. It's awesome. Aspects and fragments, of course, were added, and all the subclasses were changed. Every class gets the grenades, and all the fragments are just unbelievable. Now, next season, we are going to get Solar 3.0, which is going to be played the same way. All the subclasses will get, of course, the grenades, aspects, fragments, and some classes might merge their similar supers into one, which is going to be amazing. And yeah, it will be very cool to have all of it synergized together, and that's going to be amazing. And maybe even Titan's sunspots will be on hunters, you know what I mean? So there might be something cool with that, and the fragments are just going to be insane. But let's get into some big things, because going into next season, having Solar 3.0, we got to talk about the exotics that you guys should get now. Even I don't have some, and I got to go grind for them. But there's going to be some exotic armor pieces and weapons that I'm going to get into this video that you're going to need, because next season, once they come out, they're going to play so well with Solar 3.0. It's going to be awesome in both PvE, PvP, and even if Gambit is still alive. So let's get into it. So we're going to start with the Titan class. Some exotics I want to talk about is the Splendor helmet. Now, I know this one was just nerfed, but basically your sunspots heal you when you're critically wounded with full class ability energy, or when you cast a barrier, create a sunspot at your location. This could play very well with Solar 3.0, and again, sunspots, bro, just healing you, and just getting as much sunspots as you can around areas, both in PvE and PvP. You're going to be like a huge machine. Like, you can't die, because the sunspots will heal you, and they, of course, gain, maybe a lot of things like bonuses to your weapon damage and stuff like that. But this is from, of course, Master or Legend Lost Sectors, or if you complete the Legend Witch Queen campaign, you can actually grab this and pick and choose. So you should go and do that, because this exotic is pretty crazy for Titans. Some other exotics I wanted to talk about is HALLOWFIRE Heart. Now, this was from the Red War Destiny 2 vanilla, and people didn't really use it as much after like Forsaken, I really thought, and I feel like it's been very underrated. But basically improves the recharge rate of your solar abilities, greatly improves recharge rate while your super is charged. Now, this could play really well with Solar 3.0 on Titans for hammers, so for a lot of reasons, because you're recharging, of course, your class ability, your grenade, and all that stuff that you're going to be, throwing and getting back. You could definitely recharge faster and get more grenades, and who knows, maybe there's an aspect out there that's going to say the more grenades you throw, the more grenade damage, you're going to get super energy, so you could be like infinite super type stuff. Definitely one of this amazing exotics that I definitely recommend you guys go get it for your Titan. I believe this is just from Exotic Engrams and can be found from Xur. Some other ones is, of course, the Phoenix Cradle, which Sun Warrior lasts twice as long. Allies who pass through your Sun Pots are granted Sun Warrior. This could be unbelievable as well. Of course, this is also from Exotics. But yeah, this Sun Warrior, there's amazing stuff you could do with Sun Warrior, and if this is something where you are in like a PvE activity or a dungeon or something, and you have Sun Warrior, you're gonna grant allies who pass it through your Sun Pots are granted Sun Warrior. This is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be one of those big exotics that like Titans should use through any PvE activity, even if you're playing Control though, or if you're in a team in PvP. This could be amazing. And as well as the Pass of the Burning Steps, where your solar final blows improve weapon damage. Now, this could be amazing in a lot of activities if you're facing against stasis, because you're harder to slow or freeze with stasis, and when you break out, you take no damage from doing so, creating a burst of solar energy around yourself. This could be amazing in PvP activities if you're facing against someone with stasis, or if they add more enemies like they did with Beyond Light that uses stasis, this could be actually somewhat good in PvE activities as well. So there's some Titan exotics that I recommend you guys go and check out. I can't wait to see what they do, because the meta is going to be changed with these exotics once we get into next season. Let's go into the Hunter class. Now, you boy, Nighthawk, all the way from vanilla. I haven't really seen this as much, a lot, you know, these last 2 years, but man, with Solar 3.0, Hunters, you'll be banging this one for sure, because modifies the golden gun to fire a single high damage shot. Enemies eliminated by the shot explode and grant you super energy. You're gonna have a lot of builds, a lot of things that you can synergize well with this exotic in a lot of PvE activities. It's gonna be all over the meta. I'm telling you, people are gonna start using this back again. I haven't really seen the usage high with this, because everyone's been using either stasis or void, but once solar comes, guys, wow, this exotic, it's going to be crazy, and I cannot wait to see how insane it does damage-wise, and we might even see it, maybe someone uses it in PvP, who knows. But it's going to be very awesome to see that exotic back again. I can't wait. Some other things, Shards of GALANOR making a return. Now, this was amazing in Forsaken way back when, because there was like some things where it would grant more super energy than it was supposed to, as hits and kills with Blade Barrage will return super energy after the super ends. So it would give you more super energy, but sometimes way too much. Of course, it was nerfed or something like that all the way back then, and we haven't really seen it come for a huge comeback lately. And if Blade Barrage with Solar 3.0 is going to get some really good changes, and of course with the aspects and fragments, we're going to see this exotic come back again, and I cannot wait to see Blade Barrage back at it, you know, grooving. And again, it was an awesome exotic. Again, I played Hunter back in Forsaken, and I love this thing. This is one of the best exotics everyone's like, you gotta go get. Definitely an amazing exotic. I definitely recommend you guys go check it out once you go and get it. These two exotics are just from exotic engrams, by the way, if I didn't say that already. These are going to be just from exotic engrams, of course. So just be aware of that. And it can be found from Xur. So go check out Xur if you haven't got them. Now, for Warlocks, I'm not totally sure on some of the exotics, because that's actually the class I least play the most. But, you know, something like Sunbracers, where it increases duration of solar grenades, so melee kills grant unlimited solar grenade energy for a brief time. This could see some cool things going on well with Solar 3.0, maybe even Dawn Chorus, where it increases like the burn effects of the Dawn Blade and stuff like that, where all of your burn effects last longer and you gain a small amount of melee energy each time one of your burns damage a target. This could be really well if there's some awesome fragment or aspect that synergizes very well with burning, perhaps, maybe even like a debuff or a buff similar to like Volatile and Devour that came out this season. If we get something with burns or something like that, Dawn Chorus could definitely be a go-to-go exotic for those Warlock mains out there, because of course burn effects could increase a lot of stuff well and synergize very well with Solar 3.0. And there's some cool exotics in there. I know people might use Phoenix Protocol because, of course, Well is a Solar super, so kills and assists you make while standing in your Well of Radiance return super energy. This could be amazing for builds too with Solar 3.0, as you want to get as much super energy as you can. So something like that could be very well. Of course, we'll find out, but something to be aware of. And yeah, Well is probably going to be crazy with all the stuff it's going to be getting, because aspects and fragments, of course, are going to be awesome with solar stuff. So yeah, some other exotic weapons. If we get into the exotic weapons, one of my personal favorites, SUNSHOT. This is going to be an amazing exotic because I actually have the catalyst for it a while back, but I haven't really used it as much, and I cannot wait for it to actually, you know, get into the groove of using this with Solar 3.0, as this weapon fires explosive rounds and highlights targets that take damage from SUNSHOT. This is going to be amazing, as, you know, this could synergize very well with Solar 3.0. And next season, or I mean the season after season 17, so season 18, Wrist Runner with Arc 3.0 is going to be amazing, and as like Trinity Gould, probably is going to be insane with Arc 3.0, but we'll find out once we get to it. Some other exotics, maybe Lens and Ariana's Vow could be really good, because Ariana's Vow is actually a go-to-go exotic for champions, so maybe it could synergize very well for, you know, things with Solar 3.0 if you need to get kills and stuff like that. Even Jotun could see a cool return. But another exotic I actually want to point out is TICUU'S Divination, because this thing could synergize very well in PvE activities, as this hip firing this weapon fires multiple tracking projectiles. Targets marked by these projectiles explode upon death, or one struck by another Sacred Flame explosion. So definitely TICUU'S Divination is going to be a really awesome exotic to see in Solar 3.0, and any other exotic that maybe, like this one, Dead Messenger, where it can swap to a solar waveframe shot. This could be really cool for Solar 3.0 as well. Even Duality, and maybe even Tommy's Matchbook could do well, but again, Tommy's Matchbook, it's not the best. But, you know, sustained fire with this weapon overheats, increasing damage, but burning the user. Like, it could maybe do good, but I'm not totally sure with Tommy's Matchbook, because it's maybe not the best choice. But other exotics for power, 1,000 voices could be amazing with this exotic. Amazing with Solar 3.0, and even maybe Xenophage could be awesome as well, because Xenophage fires high-powered explosive ammunition, and 1,000 voices unleashes a beam of destruction. Like, what wouldn't synergize well with this, you know what I mean? So, definitely some cool exotics to look at. Some other ones is, of course, Gjallarhorn, Lament, and Parasite. Now, these are the 3 top exotics that are probably going to synergize very well with Solar 3.0. Lament, of course, could be awesome for, you know, maybe close combat. That could be synergized well. Gjallarhorn, of course, makes a lot of sense because it's really awesome in everything at this point. Could be awesome. And, of course, Parasite. These two are really good damage-wise. So Solar 3.0 are going to make them pretty overpowered, to be honest, and synergize very well. But yeah, that really covers it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy and like this short video, then hope you guys subscribe and like. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks you guys for watching. Love you guys. Bye, guys.